ring now, Tom Little.
Well, the man with the inappropriate surname comes to the ring with the least experience of this group, with only 3 fights to his name. But he's won them all, that's the good news. Hasn't put anybody out early yet, but surely that will come. Now, he is weighing the heaviest of his short career, which is interesting because he also says that he's slimming down for every fight, so something's not equating somewhere. But if he can turn that weight into power, there's no telling where he can go. And he talks to his trainer and he says the big thing about Tom Little, for a big fella, he's got great speed.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tom Dallas.
Well, Tom Dallas from Chatham has certainly brought plenty of fans with him, which is good because this is a fella that needs all the help he can get. It's been a rotten few months for Tom. Back in March, we saw him getting bullied and outworked by 45-year-old Matt Skelton, worn down in 5 rounds. Before that, he lost to David Price. He came in at short notice and got short shrift, bombed out in 2. If ever somebody needed a big prize fighter night to revive their career, it's Tom Dallas.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Quarterfinal number 4. Introducing to you, firstly, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the silver trunks trimmed with sky blue and weighing in at 18 stone 3 pounds. He is undefeated. 3 contests, 3 wins. From Hatfield, Tom Little. Across the ring, he's fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing the black trunks trimmed with white, weighed in at 16 stone 9.5 pounds. 17 fight record, 15 wins, 11 inside the scheduled distance, and just 2 defeats. He's from Chatham. Please welcome Tom Dallas. Timekeeper at the bell is Mr. Bob Edgeworth, and our referee in charge of the action from Romford is Mr. Mark Green. This is 3 3-minute rounds, quarterfinal number 4.
Okay, gentlemen, I'll tell you to break, you break quickly, you break cleanly, apart from that, you protect yourself at all times. Shake hands, gents.
Mark Green, the 3rd man in the ring. So the smallest referee of our quartet. It's a couple of real big fellas. Tom Dallas at 6'6", and Tom Little, who was 17 stone 10 last time out, says he's slimmed down. Well, he weighs in at 18 stone 3. England guaranteed a place in the semi-final. But which of these 2 Toms is going to be making the transition? Well, let's see what the bookies think. They like the look of Tom Dallas. Good right hand from Dallas. Little tries to find a response. These 2 have gone off fast.
Yeah, well, Little, after 3 fights, he's a man with absolutely nothing to lose, and that's the attitude he's brought into the ring. Full credit to him. He's going to give it a real go. I don't think he's... Get good work from him here, just keeping Dallas occupied. Dallas has the power, so they want to push him onto his back foot, I would imagine. I don't expect Little things he can win this, but he wants to put up a show and see how far he can go.
Decent straight left from Little as well. Well, we saw Matt Skelton at his advanced age get on top of Tom Dallas very early and just bully him into submission, and I think Little's trying to do exactly the same, get him on the ropes and try and wear him down. Coming back with something. Not sure about how accurate that was, but at least he's throwing punches, which you've just got to do in Prizefighter.
Dallas really should be getting that jab working. He has to get the punches off a little bit quicker. Massive right-hand puncher, but he needs space to throw the punch, and Little swarming all over him, denying him the space.
Struggling for accuracy himself. Good shot to the midsection there from Dallas. Picked that right hand very nicely. And good again from Dallas. As the rookie made a rookie mistake there, missed with his lead and got picked off as a result. Wrestling again, Little, but Dallas finds a response.
Dallas is looking for power when really he should be using that jab. Try to get this fellow under control.
Little saw that coming. And tries to get him pinned up on the ropes again. Once again, Little, the first man in, and a swinging left hook backs up Dallas on the ropes again. But again, he's throwing punches to try and get himself out of trouble. Good right hand from Little, and again the response. But I wonder if these leads from Tom Little are catching the eyes of the judges.
I think Little's just put a little bit more into this than Dallas has. A good shots. Yep, he's given it a real go. He's kept Dallas occupied for every second, using up a lot of steam. But as I said earlier, he probably doesn't feel he's going to win this. He's going to have an impact along the way.
Getting through with the right hand, and again up on the ropes as the bell goes to end a very busy first round. I don't know how you score that one, Jim. They both had their moments.
Now you know, slow it down. For the first bit, till I shout red, you want to slow it down, right? Suck it up. Right? Do you get me? You hurt him, right? So if you get it
put
clean,
a lot of effort into that, Tom Little.
Yeah, he put everything into it, and I wonder if that'll maybe be the big problem for the next 2 rounds. When he was putting punches together, which Dallas wasn't really able to do. Dallas certainly landed the stronger punches, but too often he was caught with his head high, which has always been a problem for Tom Dallas. And too often his head was knocked back with the punches. Yep, I thought Little just outworked him in the opening round. I think he used up an awful lot of steam in the process. We'll see what he has for the rest of this one.
Round 2 in this Battle of England. Tom Dallas from Chatham in the black, and from Hatfield, Tom Little, the inexperienced Little. And Dallas has obviously been sent out and told to do a number in this second round, because they obviously must feel he lost the first round as well. But look, Little's got him backed up against the ropes again. It's the Matt Skelton strategy.
I think Dallas must have been told to lead off more. He was allowing Little to swarm all over him. He's come out without the gum shield, Dallas. I'm sure the corner must have told him to get his punches off a little bit quicker, take the initiative, don't allow this fellow to swarm forward. Trying to do that, but looking a little bit clumsy at times.
Guard was high there from Dallas. That was better defensively. Little wasting his energy there, but again he's just pulling him back onto the ropes. But the quality work not coming from him so much in this second round.
Yeah, Little's kind of leeching himself onto Dallas. Good uppercut from Dallas, but really he should be pushing him off and find himself a bit more room. These are the tactics Little wants, swarming all over him, staying close.
The straight left lead from Little. Oh, and a big right hand, but Dallas took it well, and you don't want to take too many more of those.
Yeah, come back with a couple of jolting little shots of his own. This is good action in this one.
I tell you what, Tom Little's not overawed in there, not one bit. This is a real big opportunity for him. And another right hand, and Dallas fell that one. Backed up again.
Well, Dallas looked to be gaining a little bit of control, but he's looking heavy-legged at the moment.
Mind you, Little's blowing hard. Did you see him give that long look up at the scoreboard, at the big screen here, just to see how long's left in this round? That's not a good sign, but again, landing a decent, solid single shot. And Dallas wide open to these punches from Tom Little, but he plugs forward. Looked to try and land the uppercut there, didn't quite land clean, but Dallas then misses. And Little has certainly upped the game here in this second round after that slow start.
Well, they're both leaving all in the ring in this one. An exhausting pace that has been set, and they're both sticking with it.
Dallas bleeding from the nose as well, and it was his turn to glance up at the big screen. They're both feeling the pace. This is great news for Thor Hamer, who's got his feet up in the dressing room somewhere. Another decent little left comes in from Little. And Dallas looking very, very tired, but still trying to be the aggressor. And Little not exactly firing on all cylinders either. These two fellas look very, very close to being running on empty.
Dallas, Little swinging with the punches, tough round.
And Dallas goes back to get some attention to his nose, but Little was gasping for air as he walked back, and he just flopped onto his stool. So they've got some concern in the Dallas camp. But I tell you, there'll be a lot of anxiety in the Little corner as well, because he looks absolutely spent.
Well, Little used so much up in the opening round, he did well to hang on in there. Swinging with the punches just as his hat keeps him in this.
Listen, right?
I mean, a terrific round. Both giving it their all, leaving nothing. Everything's poured out here. Terrific from both men. But I think whoever gets through on this one, I don't know that they're going to have much energy to make an impact later on in the tournament. I have it 1 round apiece, so it all hinges on that scorecard in the last round here.
And who's got the stamina? Dallas doesn't exactly look fresh, but Little looks absolutely out on his feet. Again, you just see Dallas just getting caught with these big single shots from Little. Is Little doing enough to outwork Dallas? Oh, he's on a knife edge now.
There's an obvious lack of quality. They're both pretty much exhausted. So it's just who can pump out the punches, who can up the work rate at the moment. It's Dallas.
And it is a factor in Prizefighter. The statistics prove it. If you're in the 4th quarter final, you've got less recovery time than everybody else. And it does affect you in the 2nd fight. Dallas getting through with a decent combination.
Well, I think to be sure, Dallas needs a knockdown here. I have it all square, but the judges may not have. Little has put a lot into this in both the rounds.
And he's looking to try and find his 2nd wind here, Little. This is where he wants to be. Dallas up against the ropes, but he's not been able to really capitalise on that. Decent body work from Dallas. Now looking to switch it upstairs. Getting through with the left, continuing to throw punches. And this is much better from Dallas.
Yeah, he's giving himself a little bit of room. He's not been swarmed as he was. This is good stuff from Dallas.
Terrific punches getting through, and down he goes. He's absolutely out. He was hanging on, and he just fell over on sheer exhaustion. And I don't think he knows where he is, and Mark Green's got a careful decision to make here.
Now you wonder if Little would want to go further. Here he is, absolutely exhausted. He's looking.
No, and he's done the right thing. Yeah, he's done it absolutely the right thing. The heart was willing from Tom Little, but there was nothing left. And Tom Dallas, didn't he need that win? And didn't he have to come through a crisis to get it as well? Because Little pushed him all the way.
Well, I think Tom Dallas proved a little bit to himself tonight. He badly needed the win, as you've already said. Probably the energy he's expending has put him out of the tournament because he used up so much. Both men did. Both men totally exhausted. But what a terrific fight that was. Terrific. Full credit to Little. Couldn't have given it any more. So Tom Dallas moves on to the next round. But you wonder, I mean, look at the punches here. Little just absolutely exhausted. But still with the fighter's mentality, and he just collapsed to the floor. The simplest little shove from Dallas. He landed on the floor. I think the referee was thinking about stopping it here. Called box on, but you could see this man had absolutely nothing left, and the referee stepped in before he was seriously damaged. And Dallas had found that 2nd wind. He knew he was 1 punch away from victory, and the referee got it out of there before he landed that punch. Tremendous effort from both men. That was terrific.
That is what Prizefighter is all about. He just kept pouring it on, Dallas, didn't he? Wouldn't give Little anywhere to go, and Mark Green, who could have stopped it earlier, thankfully stepped in very quickly at the end there. They got to get Tom Dallas cleaned up for his semi-final. Hopefully he'll be all right, but what a terrific scrap.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Edgeworth has recorded a time of 1 minute, 57 seconds of the third and final round. Referee Mark Green has stopped the contest with little in no position to continue. Your winner from Chatham, Tom Dallas!
Tell you what, those two are getting a standing ovation in most of the York Hall in Bethnal Green, and why not? Really exciting. What Prizefighter's all about. Looking to Ed Robinson.
Well, Tom, what an exciting win, but how tough was that?
I'll tell you what, it was a really tough fight. Although he's only had 3 fights, can't take nothing away from him. Really strong bloke. Good fight.
Did you just outlast Little in the end?
Yeah, I mean, he's proved how hard I've trained, because I just kept going and going and going. I was never going to take a backward step, and it worked.
But how much did it take out of you?
Oh, well, loads in the tank yet. Don't worry about that.
American Tor Hamer next.
Yeah, slippy opponent, but see what happens, eh?
It's going to be your night.
Hope so.
Well done so far.
Well, he must be absolutely exhausted after that, but what a performance from Tom Dallas, what a performance from both the fighters.
The last 2 fights we've seen in Prizefighter were the most exciting ones. I think that was my most exciting one. Tom Dallas left it close to the last round, where he had to really dig in for that win, but you've got to give it to Little. He put the pressure on, poured his heart in the ring, and thought, you know what, I'm going to give it my all.
Certainly nothing little about his performance. Was a 3-fight novice going in against an experienced fighter and really going for it. And I think that was his undoing in the end, because, you know, not the experience or anything to try and box a little bit. He went all out, and you know, he was completely exhausted, and that just allowed Dallas to get the
fell over.
Yeah, he fell over.
It was
total exhaustion.
It was the experience of Dallas that could just step up at that next level in the last round, and they needed it because it was far too close for comfort.
I mean, it's going to take an awful lot out of them, isn't it? I mean, it's going to take an awful lot out of them. I mean, they really had to work hard for that. And Dallas, you know, what's he got left?
Well, what has he got left? He's got a tough semi-final. Let's have a look at the semi-final.